Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to be talking about, a straight killer. And no, I'm not just talking about with the ladies. No, this is an actual remorseless little god named Zeno. And what exactly we'll be discussing is whether or not there's more than one Zeno. Yeah, that's right, you heard me right. Is there only one Zeno? So grab some popcorn, sit back and enjoy, because I'm going to try to convince you today that there is only one Zeno. So first, let's dive in and get a little bit of backstory at these Zenos, and why exactly there's two of them to begin with. In order to do this, we gotta go way back to Z, when Bulma's time machine broke the timeline. Yeah, that's right, Trunks using Bulma's time machine broke Universe 7's timeline. And I have another theory coming up as to why I believe Universe 7 is the only universe with multiple timelines. But that's a video for another day. So back on topic. After Trunks broke the timeline during the Cell Saga, he returns home to hand the androids who bullied him so badly their collective asses. Fast forward a little bit, he defeats Dabura and prevents Majin Buu from even being reborn. Finally, we have Goku Black. And let's not forget Zamasu. And in a desperate attempt to destroy the timeline yet again, Trunks yet again goes back in time. But not before Goku Black shows up and murks Bulma and makes Trunks watch. With no Dragon Balls, and time travel only opening up another timeline rather than affecting the one that they're in, Bulma's death is permanent, and there's no way of bringing her back. And people say that death in Dragon Ball has no meaning. Yeah, tell that to Trunks. So Trunks passes out shortly after his arrival to the old timeline, or the main timeline, our timeline, the show, Dragon Ball, the show, you know what I'm talking about. God, time travel's so confusing. Anyway, Trunks wakes up, immediately attacks Goku, because he confused him for Goku Black. And more backstory. See, a villain named Zamasu stole Goku's body. After that, he killed Goku's family, and then recruited himself from another timeline. How did Zamasu steal Goku's body? Well, it's not a special technique of his like Captain Ginyu. No, he used the Super Dragon Balls. And for those of you that haven't seen Dragon Ball Super, the Super Dragon Balls are just Dragon Balls that are planet-sized, that are able to grant any wish. Any wish. But you only get one of them. However, Zamasu has the ability to move through time thanks to having time rings, thanks to being a god. Don't worry about it. So he wishes for himself to have a very powerful body, and the body he has in mind is Goku's. Then proceeds to use the time ring to go back in time, collect the other Zamasu, and have him wish for immortality. Very important to know that one of them is immortal. Now, despite all their efforts, the Z Fighters, Trunks, Goku, and Vegeta actually fail in defeating Zamasu, because he's immortal. They did, however, destroy his body. Zamasu then became the universe itself, and cue Zeno! So Goku now remembers that Zeno gave him a button to either summon Zeno himself, or to teleport Goku to Zeno. Unsure if it would work, he decides to gamble it, and boom! Zeno appears. But this Zeno doesn't recognize Goku, because it's a Zeno from a different future. Now, for a little bit of context, the button was given to Goku by Zeno, so that Goku can play with Zeno to cure Zeno's boredom. Goku made a promise that he would bring someone even more fun back for Zeno to play with. Now, I don't know who he had in mind at this point in time, but I assumed Trunks and Goten. So Goku remembers this promise he made to Zeno, and goes back to the future to pick up this new Zeno so that he could play with the old one. Goku, you idiot, what mayhem have you unleashed upon us this time? Well, at least Goku's a man of his word. Right? Right, back on track. So now you know why there's two Zenos. But I want you to ignore that, because there's only one Zeno. At least that's what I want you to believe. And here's the reason why I believe that one Zeno is actually an imposter. So if you're like me, then you've noticed that one Zeno always raises his right arm, while the other always raises the opposite, looks to the other Zeno, and quickly changes it. And this doesn't just happen once. In fact, it happens so often that you can even see it happening twice in the same scene. You know the episode, the one where Goku made a fool of Beerus. He pretended to throw the button, and he tricked the god. Kinda sorta questioning Beerus' intelligence after that, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, come on, I guess we can't really blame him, he is a cat after all. Back to the point of the whole thing, this would mean that Zeno is right-handed, and the other Zeno is left-handed. possibly hinting that they're opposites. Maybe good and evil, creation and destruction? But it's not just what hand they raise during conversation, no, it's also during their attacks, as shown here, further suggesting that one is right-handed and the other is left. And no, it doesn't just stop here. At the end of the tournament, Zeno flew towards Goku, and each one of them grabbing Goku with opposite arms, and then raising the other hand. Now don't get me wrong, I know this isn't much to go on, but I was just having a little bit of fun here. And that's what fan theories are all about, right? It's just having some fun. I really just wanted to see if there was anybody out there that had the same mindset as me, who thought like I did. So since there's not a whole lot to go on here, this is actually going to be a fairly short video. And keep in mind, like I said, this is all for fun, so let's just enjoy this and let our minds run wild. So what do you think? Is there really two Zenos? Or did I make a compelling enough argument for you to see the possibility of one of them being an imposter? I'm really curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Hit the like, share this with all your friends, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and until next time, peace.